Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, to MATCHFIT Entertainment's official coverage of, well, to be honest, our first ever official racing event, but it is the official coverage of Supercars NZ's 2025 Spring Series. We will be broadcasting the Division 2 variant of the Spring Series here tonight. It is round one. We are at Phillip Island. We will quickly thank the proud sponsors, it being Allports, SimLabs, and this week our weekly sponsor is the good people at RACECRAFTS, and their awesome efforts over there is much appreciated once again for getting involved with the Supercars NZ guys. Like I mentioned, it is Tuesday night. It is MATCHFIT Entertainment. I am Davo, if you guys don't know, and right by my side is my wingman and good friend, J-Man. As always, how are you doing, my friend, tonight? J-Man. J-Man.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
take this thing off of mute. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Davo. Great introduction there, mate. And hey, look, pretty excited for this one here.
Absolutely.
First one up for us, iRacing here at V8, Supercars NZ.
Yes.
Looking at Phillip Island as the track tonight. Obviously, we have just witnessed a qualifying session underway at the moment. 15 minutes, so 2 laps the drivers get, and looking forward to heat 1 here. 28-minute heat for that, and then a 40-minute main by the look of it.
Yes, and look, ladies and gentlemen, for people who don't know us, some of these guys obviously won't know us at all. First iRacing event for us, as we mentioned, and just bear with us, ladies and gentlemen, as we sort of fumble our way through it a little bit. Still a little bit of a learning curve going on, baby steps and all that. But we are so happy to be involved with the Supercars NZ guys, and obviously getting a chance here tonight to kick things off with their 2025 Spring Series, the Division 2 part of their 2025 Spring Series. J-Man, definitely looking forward to this. We put a lot of work in the background to try and get up to speed. But, yeah, definitely looking forward to this. Phillip Island, round 1. Should be interesting. Big fan of this track, J-Man. And yourself?
Yeah, massive fan, mate. Do love a bit of Phillip Island. Great track. Read a few stats on it earlier on, Davo, and it's around 97 years young as we speak, so track opened around 1928. Yeah, and back then it was 4 turns and 10.6 kilometres. Current fastest V8 supercar lap in real life is around a 1:30.9. However, the fastest ever rotation around here is held by Tim Slade in a Brabham BD62, somewhere around the number of 124 or thereabouts. So pretty amazing piece of racetrack here in Victoria, I believe. So Phillip Island, just out off the outskirts of Melbourne, and yeah, 4.4K or somewhere on that. 12 turns, some famous corners. We've obviously got the Gardner Straight doing. We've got the Stoner corner as well. Siberia, that'll be one that a few of the drivers tonight, I'm sure, will have some issues negotiating around if they're going to opt to go side by side. But hey, fantastic spectacle looking at these Gen 3 supercars out there. They sound fantastic. They look even better. Some great liveries out there. Good to see the trading paints at work there. So, yeah, revved up for this one, Davo.
Absolutely. As we just start to get a little bit of a feed on the back end of qualifying here, J-Man.
Yep.
I think most of the boys have done their laps. So, Tony Nicholas, the last car on track, as far as I can tell, on the timing at the moment. Everybody looks like they have completed their laps. So just waiting for Tony to come across. Obviously a whole bunch of new names for us to fumble our way through to as well tonight, J-Man. It's like rocking up at a party and you know no one, but you're the DJ, you know, like, so it's but obviously we'll get to know these guys. And you guys, because I know some of you guys are going to watch this back later, as is tradition, no doubt. with most sim racing. And yeah, we'll get to know you guys. You'll get to know us. And yes, we will start to tell a story, I suppose, over the course of this series. I think, what have we got, about 9 or 10 rounds in the spring series here, J-Man?
Yeah, no, we definitely have, and we get to go at it for this week and next week, and then take a little break and maybe get to do a bit of spectating as we embark on the endurance round in round 3, and we actually get to just sit back and listen to the dulcet tones of the regular boys, and they do a fantastic job as well. So looking forward to this one. As we see, we'll do our level best, and please jump in. Don't hesitate to flick us a message during the week, either through Discord or in the comments on the YouTubes. If we pronounce your name wrong, we'll do our level best, but it looks to be at this early stage, or the stage of qualifying, heading towards the back end. Only got around about minute and a half, 2 minutes left to go. Rob Kaywood in there on a 1:33.3 to be on the top spot at the moment by just under half a second over Tim Volk, and then Dan Turner and Heath Mahon would look to round out the second row. Looks like Chris Zalewski and Edward Semino take out the third row on the grid. So we'll just see. There seems to be still a few cars circulating at the moment, and we'll see how this thing ends up. But look, I'm sure these drivers up and down the field in Division 2 here tonight will be looking to make their mark early in the piece. Such a famous racetrack, and I'm sure that majority of the drivers are well accustomed to which way the corners go at this circuit.
Absolutely, Jamie.
So Tony Nicholas out there at the moment, just seeing him just run off the circuit there. I think he may be the only car that I've got out there circulating at the minute. Just looking through my data, and that may be a wrap.
It may well be, actually. I'm just looking at that. It is. Yep.
Gone back to Scenic Cam. So if we're on Scenic Cam, we've got nothing to look out on track. So that's a nice little cue for us to know exactly where we're looking. But yeah, fantastic qualifying. Well done to Rob and Tim to take out the front row here at Division 2, Round 1. In tonight's proceedings. So looking forward to a standing grid formation here tonight. Quite used to the typical broadcast for you and I, Davo, to see rolling starts. It's going to be nice to see these guys try and get plus 600 horsepower off the line on cold tyres.
Isn't it what? Isn't it what? And definitely looking forward to that as well. Just seeing if we can get a show of the grid this.
G'day, Yucko. Good to see you tuning in. Any cool events coming from MatchFit iRacing coming up? Well, it could well be.
Absolutely. So stay tuned. Look, if you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen, obviously click the like button if you're liking what you're hearing already and seeing already. But look, definitely subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, so you can keep up with everything Supercars NZ over this 2025 Spring Series, particularly in the Division 2 stuff, J-Man. You can come on a bit of a journey with us as well. And we do have cars on grid at the moment. Yeah,
a few cars making their way to grid now as we speak, Davo. So I see you got the tower up there. So once again, just confirming that grid there. Rob Kaywood over Tim Volk, Dan Turner beside Heathman, Chris Zalewski and Edward Semino. Oh, hang on, I'll just have a look. Yeah. And then we've got a couple cars not gone to grid there. Steve Darren, Jonathan Turner. Maybe they're just going to grid. But then we do have Luke Rankin, Jake O'Rourke, Scott Sadgrove, and Bill Kilgour. Josh Thompson and Thomas McCall Kristen Right-off Jenkins with Tony Nicholas, Grant Bristow, Oscar Smith, Ian Parker. And then obviously we can see our commentators just sitting at the bottom of the list. If you know driving to be had there from us.
No, but we are on grid. As we just get out of the high shot here before these guys go to race, J-Man. Just trying to get everything sorted out here. We have session and we are about to go green, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good clean start
from
there.
Rob Haywood.
Edward
gets it off a nice launch from the second row, I believe. I think that was from Tim Volk.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Camino actually going backwards, so I think it's Steve Darwin and Rankin as well moving forward. A lot of movement in the back of the pack there. Into one.
A good start.
Oh, and we've got contact immediately in two on the entry of two. We actually picked it up live on the cameras. We won't even bother going for a replay on that because it was very clear on camera.
Yeah, the rest of the field. Nicholas in a spot of bother there, Dave. He's gone to the back there, just recovering that car. Looks like down the bottom of Siberia. Oh, sorry, it was only turn 2. Southern Loop claimed its first victim, lap 1.
Oh, easily done, J-Man.
So already
good clean start.
Got a half a second margin over Dan Turner, but Dan Turner with a great start there. I saw a Camaro coming through straight away down into turn 1, and there he was. He got that thing hooked up off the line.
So very tidy. Apart from that little get-together on the entry to 2 there, J-Man, a good clean start from pretty much the rest of the pack there.
Yeah, and look, already some air gaps as we cross the start-finish line for the first time and we roll down through. There's some good air gaps between them already. So a little bit of settling down already this early in the race. I do see a couple of cars side by side. Who is that? That is Steve Darren and Ian Parker opted to go side by side down through turn 1. So through Doohan corner, and they sorted that out before they got to the Southern Loop. So that's good to see, although looks like still side by side. So that inside line, the better run. So that will be Steve Darren gets the better of that move over Luke Rankin. Rankin now just has to open the steering up for the Castrol car, which will be Jake O'Rourke. Tucks it down the inside, down there into Miller Corner, I believe it was. Hang on a sec, I'll just get my names right. No, it was actually Ian Parker, I believe. Yes, it was. A nice little late braking move down into Miller Corner there for Ian Parker. Got the job done there, and he's looking to press on forward. Make his mark. Good position already, sitting there in 8th position already. So top 10's looking quite spicy.
So second lap in, second of 12 laps here.
Yeah, this is heat 1, so very much the sprint format for this first one up. No time to think about it, just head down, go and bank a good result, and then inverted race 2. So this will be certainly interesting to see how this one plays out. What do you got happening there, Davo? What's the focus?
Klinger and McCoyle, I think it is. No, it's actually Bristow and Bill there in the number 70 car side by side into 1 as well. A little bit of action going on at the front there. That mid-pack is healthy, J-Man. I tell ya, from 8th back, I think it's Parker sort of leads that group. No, it's actually 1 car back from Parker, O'Rourke. But look at that group of cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's at least 10 of them there.
Yeah.
And Rankin and Smith, I tell ya, that is on. That has been on, obviously, already for the last 2.5 laps, but it continues.
Yeah, that's not sorted yet, and we see, I think it looks like they've got Josh Thompson join that battle as well, so he's looking to try and slip down the inside here. Doesn't quite get the car down far enough. They come out, heading out of turn 10, up through 11, now down through 12. Optimum looking for a really good exit out of this corner. All built on momentum, this back part of the circuit after they come out of the hairpin. Tuck in the draft, see what he can make of it, down into Doing corner. He's right there underneath the wing now. Shows the nose to the inside, but that sweeping outside line, always favourable here at Phillip Island.
Oh, yeah. Plenty going on between Rankin and O'Rourke there. It's actually Rankin and Smith, should I say, again.
Yeah, it's a great battle. Pokes it down the inside. A little bit of contact on the way into the apex. But
that's close, that's close.
Oh, and that is just unfortunate for, I think that was Josh Thompson just got into the back
Thompson.
He'll look to press on. Tucks up.